Something wrong with a hologram? Or is your face supposed to look like that? Suicide was deciding you could ignore your superiors.
Let this be a lesson. Your only hope for survival is complete and utter loyalty.
Sorry, I'm not quite sure where I am.
Prejudice set to maximum.
Hello everybody and welcome to Keyboard Heroes episode 54. As always, I'm your host Brooks, aka SWTOR, and joining me, the noob so nice they sunburned him twice. It's Stock, aka Callan. Callan,
God damn it.
You're so red and gingery.
I'm looking a bit burnt, peoples. What's going on, Tor fans? Coming to you from way up in Canada, where it's definitely still possible to get 2 sunburns in a summer when you have ginger hair. So put your sunscreen on, people, and stay in the shade. Because you don't want skin cancer. That shit will kill you.
If I learned anything from Baz Luhrmann, it's always remember the sunscreen.
Yeah, and when you're drinking beer, it doesn't. You feel good, but you should probably just touch your shoulders because they're probably on fire. So.
All right, the man who probably knows better than to not apply sunscreen. It's Dimbo. Dimbo the mayor. Dimbo, how are you, buddy?
I was hoping that you weren't going to go with any kind of reference to inappropriate touching whenever you referred to me. So I'm glad you picked the sunscreen instead.
Never would I ever, buddy. Never would I ever. Oh, that's kind of
who are you inappropriately touching, by the way?
I don't know, but there was, with the conversation you guys were just having, I thought that was the way SWTOR was going to go. But he went another way.
Went another way. Guys, we're back. Episode 54 after a 2-week hiatus. Apologize to our friends who were looking for us last week, but unfortunately, the combination of having a ton of things to do in the summer and not enough time to do them, and a little bit of lull in the tour news, but that was rammed back in our faces this week as we... A year ago, we're at E3 again this year. It seems like just yesterday we were learning about the Eternity Vault at E3 2011.
Yeah.
We got some new reveals. Originally, kind of thought it was maybe an expansion, but looks like 1.4 is coming and it's going to bring us a lot of new things. We got some great things out of Rei Mazuka, and we got some big news, big news. It's the Mega Server. The Mega Server. It's coming June the 12th. It's here, folks. Get on board. Get excited. Get your transfer on, and leave the Ghost Town server that you're currently residing on. But first, why don't we jump right in, and we'll take a little bit of a look at what we found out from Rei Mazuka at E3.
Epic.
With the Old Republic, we set out to deliver the most emotionally engaging MMO the world has ever seen. Set in the rich universe of Star Wars from Lucasfilm. Over 1 million players logged in on day one, making it the biggest subscription MMO launch in history.
Good job,
Our fans have built a vibrant community that's already invested over 520 million hours in the game.
Turns out that most of those hours are spent on the Volcar Highway waiting for queues to pop in my vibrant community.
Yeah. Where is that vibrant community?
That's insanely awesome.
Insanely awesome.
We're humbled.
We've got Hobo Doctor Greg Zeschek.
Enthusiasm. And we're
He was in the
committed to
video?
match that passion.
Yep.
Our goal.
Turns out the passionate fans they have here are paid actors.
Yeah, they don't even know what the game is, really.
Yeah. So you want me to flash mob where?
Goal is to provide a living service that's always on.
Except on
We're
Tuesdays.
adding new content, and we're refining the game at a rapid, unprecedented pace. Our first game update, Rise of the Rat-Ghouls, went live just 30 days after launch.
And we figured, hey, zombies are hot right now. Why don't we do something with those?
That's a ripoff.
Then in the spring,
Of
we released one of
me.
the biggest free updates in MMO history, Legacy.
One of the biggest free updates in MMO history that we needed to have because it contained all of the things that we couldn't get in for launch.
The ton
That
of new
and zombies
gameplay
are hot still.
and features like the Legacy system.
Yep, zombies are
So
still
your
hot, so
family
we said, hey,
can
why
leave
don't
its
we go back
legacy
to
in the
that?
Star Wars universe, just like the Skywalkers. We also deployed our first live immersion event, the Rat Ghoul
Not even
Play.
wearing a tie
And we
either,
saw our
really?
community come together
It's Cash
organically
Friday
in
at
ways we had
BioWare.
never
Cash
imagined.
Friday. He's even got some
All of
chest
this
hair
and
up in
more
there.
in just 6 months. but we've only just begun. We're adding more PvP war zones, more challenging group and higher level content, including a new version of hardcore nightmare difficulty mode.
Hardcore nightmare mode.
New companion characters to fight by your side.
Maybe
new playable species. Enhanced features
Yes.
the fans have asked for, like group finder, ranked PvP, character transfers, increased level caps for every class.
Pretty sweet stage area
Something
in
we're
there.
really
to be honest.
excited about: a new planet, Makeb,
More giant
with
robots.
storylines revolving around the shady
And people
dangerous
running away from
Hut Cartel,
explosions.
allowing you to continue your own personal Star Wars saga.
At least they're not
That's
walking
incredible
away
value.
from them.
The amount of new content
At least they're not
that
on
we're
RP
delivering this
walking.
That's the
year
only
will set
way
a
you
new
should do it,
standard
though.
for a premium MMO service. There's never been a better time to join us. This
Please
July,
come back. We lost so
everyone
many.
can play the game up to level
Yeah,
15.
trying to sell it so
please
hard.
come back.
Now,
We need
here's a
you
quick
here.
sneak peek at what's coming soon.
The
in Star
tone has
Wars:
definitely
The Old
changed.
Republic.
That's for
Enjoy.
sure.
Yep, here it comes. This is what's coming soon in Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Yeah.
Should probably cut to that video there, by the way. There we go. I want to say this looks really cool. I can't wait to play this Space Mission.
Yeah, I still don't even know what that's in the game.
More droids. More floor slugs.
More large things to battle at the end of raids, which they said wasn't going to happen.
Oh, new companion.
HK.
I guess my one alt that I have left that I haven't made yet can be a Cathar.
All I want to say is that I
Cat
can't
holding
wait
lightsabers?
to rule the galaxy as a Sith named Lionel.
Oh, Yep.
I'm just gonna make him a Sith warrior and just go Thundercats ho, Thundercats ho, Thundercats ho.
that's
all the time.
cool.
That's all I'm gonna do.
And then slap
Yeah.
that.
And just
In
slap
between.
that.
Can't wait for New Wars.
Yeah, this looks like a lot of things are happening.
But
A lot of
a lot of things are happening, but yeah, but maybe not so much that we really understand.
There's nothing better than when you're getting attacked by a giant guy and your character just pulls out his little pistol. Like, all right, bring it on.
Yeah, notice that in
Play for
Explosion
free
Conflict.
up to level 15.
Yeah. So that's all. It's pretty similar to the WoW play of free till 20.
Yeah.
It really kind of expands upon their free weekends, their free trials, their refer a friend. It's kind of exciting. It's a good way to get people in and have them play at their own pace until you want them to pay.
Yeah, the first thing I noticed when you see the Cathar holding up the lightsaber, I'm like, I remember watching a YouTube video and it was called Laser Cats. So if you haven't seen Laser Cats, you should go watch that video because that's pretty much where they're probably pulling all this information for the new. I can't believe they didn't go with the Voss people for the new species. I mean,
The Voss people? You mean just the Voss?
the Voss. I mean, am I wrong here, man? Like, I don't want another cat race. Please, something else.
I feel like it's not an MMO until you have a cat race.
Well, here's what naysayers would say in that response. They said, well, they're not going to give you the Voss species until this game goes free to play, and that's going to be a microtransaction.
Well, why wouldn't they do the same thing with Cathar? They could do the same with Cathar. You're going to have to pay out the ass for Rhodians, that's all I have to say.
I'm teasing.
Rodayans,
Rhodians,
even.
not a thing. Not a thing.
It could be a thing. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff coming out. I'm excited to see the new Warzone. Obviously, I'm just like a new PvP hooked addict. But they didn't give a lot of information out, and when you ask them about it, yeah, they don't know a lot about it either.
There's a lot of moving parts. 1.4,
Yeah.
like honestly, we're not going to see this until October, November, December. I think. I mean, it's 1.4.
I'm saying right before Christmas.
Yeah,
I don't know. It doesn't
my
like,
thought.
Sorry, go ahead, Demo.
My thought process would be they probably wanted to come out on the anniversary-ish, like right around, one year launch. The problem is with their history, if you plan for it to come out on, December 15th, 18th-ish, then it's going to get delayed a month or two. So they really need to be planning to having it come out in October, so then it could come out in December, right?
Well, here's the thing: is it's not like it's an expansion. You know, like, no one said expansion. The level cap made me think expansion, but going back into, I guess it's Torhead has, like, the patch leaks up until 1.5, and all the things it had for 1.4 are pretty, you know, it makes sense. All the things align, you know.
So,
I don't know. I think we're getting this for free. I was surprised we're getting level cap for free. That if they give it to us for free, I'll be surprised. Usually that's something you pay for, no?
Yeah. So I just want to straight up, BioWare, ranked Warzone's coming, not coming? Are they there? Are they coming? Are they somewhere else?
They're on track for 1.3.
I've heard so many things, some conflicting information. I want to know, are they going to be there? Or are they going to be not be there? Because you kind of need them to be there.
They're reserving the right to pull them if they're not working correctly.
Yeah, I'm calling no ranked Warzones.
Wow, no way. No, I think they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Wow, optimism, remaining positive.
Yeah, I've only tested the group finder on in the 1.3 PTS. It works fine. I got actually one of the only hard modes I've never done, Directive 7.
Isn't your character on Volker Highway? How the hell did you find people to do a group?
Well, the PTS is
on the PTS.
So
there's that.
There's that. I don't know what you want from me, man.
That's true.
Yeah, so it was fun. It worked exactly like I wanted it to. It's pretty usable. I probably should have taken a video of it so I could show it off, but
wow, yeah, man, what the F?
Like, if only I had some kind of video podcast where I could show off all these things. So what else do we get? We got we found out finally when yeah, Terry's coming for you, buddy. We found out just exactly when the the server transfers are actually happening. It's good news. It's happening. I mean, this Tuesday. By the time you see this,
yeah, when?
By the time you see this, we will be on another server, June 12th, 2012.
Hopefully, it's your server, dear viewer.
We're coming to you.
Right into your backyard.
Right
the hell out of you, Timmy.
Yes, I mean, exciting times galore, right? Like, you know, we're
I hope so.
Yeah, I'm all in on this. So I'm remaining positive. Like Tuesday, if I log in to we're sorry, it's, you know, anything other than here's your new server Dembo, I'm going to be heartbroken because I want a PvP. And, you know, we've been asking, and finally they said, bam, it's coming. You know, basically the long and the short of it is they've got origin servers and destination servers, and on Tuesday they're going to give a list, and then sometime after, you know, they issue out the list, there's going to be the click here to transfer type deal, something to that effect.
Yep, and I'm glad they're kind of really locking it down, controlling it for the first, you know, transfer business that's happening, and I think obviously they're going to try and maybe balance some population issues too. I mean, hopefully that's on their plate too.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's the main goal, right? Is to, you know, because they're going to have all these origin servers and destination servers. And my speculation is it's not going to be 1-to-1. You're going to have, you know, a couple low pop servers going to a destination of somewhat of a standard medium pop, you know, to even that out. So it may be, you know, 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 10-to-1. You know, and then hopefully eventually they'll close those, you know, because if we move off of Volker Highway, which would be the goal, because I'm sure Volker Highway won't be a destination server. Excuse me. Hopefully they'll close Volker Highway one day so people don't create a server on there and be stuck there on an empty server.
Yeah, you gotta think that they're gonna lock those eventually. That they usually won't be able to make characters on those servers, and then whoever's left will just move to where they transferred everyone.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, because what that would allow them to do is, you know, I've listened to some other shows, and they've said, you know, you really only need, you know, X number. So let's say right now with the population we have right now, we only needed 20 servers, right? and then you close all the other servers. Well, is it worth it to close those, or would it be worth it to maybe lock 5 of those, so whenever you need to open up a 21st or 22nd server, you don't have to like create and build a new one. There's kind of that one that's already built and established.
Yeah, but you got to think they want to start, if they ever need to open up a new server, they'd want to start fresh.
Is that I never moved my characters in any other games that I've ever played, so I've only ever stayed on the one server, so I don't know how that works.
Well, I mean, it just if 1.3 comes out, 1.4 comes out, and all of a sudden, boom, and population influx, and they've consolidated all these servers, and they need to open up, they need to have another server. To me, it just seems silly to be like, okay, well, we'll necro this old server, like revive it from the dead and put people on there. Well, then it's not really fair to those people who are logging in there for the first time, and they want to create Bob Sith, but Bob Sith is already taken by someone who doesn't play anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
There's only 3 people who ever log on to that server, and it's because they want to play a single player game.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
So you might as well make a new server and have Bob Sith be first come first serve. Not some guy who played in day 4.
Any bets on where we think we're gonna end up?
Nope.
I think a few people have said, I think the way they're going to do it is they're going to take existing servers, and the odds that Volker Highway would be a destination server, in my opinion, is low, but it is possible that they could just pick, okay, these 30 servers are going to be our destination servers, and then here's who we're going to move here, here, and here to even out the population. I have heard some people speculate that they think they're going to start with just brand new, fresh server. So now we got the brand new Skywalker server, and they're going to move server X, Y, and Z to the Skywalker server, and that's going to max out the population. And then they're going to open up the brand new Chewbacca server, and then move server A, B, and C to that, to, you know.
My immersion will be so totally broken if they open up the Skywalker and the Chewbacca server.
Yeah.
Get over yourself. You know what I meant.
We're going to the Ebon Hawk. I'm calling it. That or the Harbinger. Calling it.
Ebon Hawk or the Harbinger?
Yep.
Where are those servers located? Are they East Coast?
Yeah.
Are they PvP?
He's just making that up. He doesn't know.
Shit. No.
I feel like we're going to end up on the Fat Man.
Might just...
No. Oh, the Swiftshire. That's west. Oh man.
I think
Batman.
They said
Batman.
I'll be so mad if we end up on the Fat Man. I've just been doing so much to not just give in and roll on Fat Man, and then they just like, nope, you want to go anywhere? It's Fat Man.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to Crowley anymore.
So they've said on numerous occasions, Joveth has started to earn his keep around here, I guess. And they said that your server as an origin server is only going to be available to go to one location, and only ever one location. So there's no chance that your guild just randomly gets broken up.
Yeah, for free.
Yes, which was a very big question that people kind of wanted the answer to. So
yeah, so it sounds like
basically it won't be confusing.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to transfer, it's like, yes, I want to transfer, not where do you want to transfer to.
Yeah, it's yes, I want to stay on Volker Highway, or or no, I want to.
It's gonna be like a surprise day.
Yeah, they make it sound like there's a lot of. Sorry, I completely lost that. That the transfers are going to be open for quite some time, and that's what makes me feel like they're going to keep them open, and then once they close them, they'll just move everyone. So it's like it's just like they're hurting everyone, and then once everyone doesn't want to be hurt anymore, then they'll just ram everyone that's left over onto that server.
Dimbo, do you know what the hell he's talking about? I don't.
Yes, I do. I know exactly what he's referring to.
Thanks, man.
Harry, what?
But see, the problem is he's explaining all this not only for our listeners count, but for you too. Because next week, when you text me and SWTOR and ask us, hey, what's going on with this thing, and that we've already
How do I get
explained
the
to you
guild
7
transferred?
times.
What happens?
Yeah, how come the guild bank isn't here? Oh, I have to open up a ticket? What do you mean? I didn't hear anything about that.
Where'd the guild go?
Why am I the only one on the fleet? So yeah, interesting ways to transfer the guild too, because I mean you've got to like disband the guild, clear out your guild bank, clear your guild bank, disband the guild, and then apply for your transfer, and then apply via a customer service ticket to get your guild bank
I want
reinstated.
a screenshot as proof of the fact that we have 2 tabs, because that's my biggest problem with disbanding the guild is how do we prove that we had 2 tabs?
Oh, I'm sure they've got systems for that, man. Don't
Oh
worry.
Good
yeah,
call.
I'm sure they
Don't
do.
worry.
Oh man, that's like 1,000,000 credits. 1,000,000.
Yeah, that's more credits than I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Half those are mine.
Except when I bought that guild tab.
But yeah, I mean, so we got a lot of great things this week. Heck of a week to choose that we didn't want to be a weekly podcast anymore. But,
Yeah, we're bi-weekly now. If you haven't realized that, just so everybody knows.
So we did, however, get a pretty good wealth of information from E3. One of those things came from our good friends over at Darth Hader. Yep, we got them here. No big deal. Let's see if I can get them here. Boom.
Wow, is that their website?
Yeah.
What's with the
It is their
That's right.
interview. I mean, you do kind of have to,
Yeah, it's got
they get their just desserts.
Yeah, it's Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance, because
Wow.
why would we make a movie that was so bad the first time into a sequel?
And now we're gonna attach it to Diablo 3.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, Daniel Erickson, what does he want to tell you about? He wants to tell you about Macabre. Dimbo, what do you think about this Macabre?
I'm just gonna call it Mako. That's how I'm gonna
say
refer
it
to the
Macabre,
planet.
I think.
Makib?
Macabre.
I'm just gonna. You want to go to the Mako planet?
Make B, I think. Yeah, so it sounds like there's a lot of story, and maybe they felt like they got kind of away from the BioWare storytelling in the later planets.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have kind of, I wouldn't say complained, but voiced their displeasure in the fact that, okay, I'm 50 now and I go do these dailies every day, but there's no story, and
Yeah, there is. Stop pressing spacebar, idiot.
Yeah, but I mean, one of the greatest things that we found out from all of E3, I thought, and I know Dimbo, you agree with me, is this HK51 companion.
Yeah, so
Pretty dope.
I'm pretty stoked about it. There's going to be, somewhat of a quest chain type deal to get to it. But from reading that interview with Daniel Erickson off Darth Hader, the impression I got was, in order to unlock HK51, you have to have a level 50 Repub character and Empire character. Okay,
What?
right then and there, I'm okay with, because I have those.
Whoa,
But they
I am
have to
not
be
okay with that.
But they have to be on the same server. And that's what bothers me, is because right now, my Repub character, my Empire characters are not on the same server. So I'm like, man, that really sucks, So I wish that they would change it to like an account or open up destination.
I'm sure you will be able to pay to get your guy where you want him to get to.
But it'll be faster just to level up someone else to unlock the damn companion.
Faster for
because
you,
like,
maybe.
it reads like like HK51 is going to be a legacy unlock, so you have to do a level 50 quest on both sides in order to be able to unlock the legacy unlock.
Yes.
And then you can unlock him HK51 on all of your lower level characters.
Yeah, and they even said that you'll be able to get him at a significantly lower level on your other characters. It's just you have to have the 250s to unlock him initially.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm calling it. I'm never gonna have this probably. So.
No, I think I'm gonna do it.
What, really?
So yeah, my Jedi Knight is level 24,
All right, well.
So I'm almost halfway there, I guess.
I would ask you what you want to play with me all the way up there, but you would just do something else after I created and got my character.
No, I'll do it with you. I'll play a healer.
So wait,
No, I'm not gonna trust you.
this is for 1.3, right?
1.4.
Or okay, so this
isn't coming in allies.
Oh, okay, all right. So we got plenty of time.
Yeah, you got like 6 months to be able to level up this character stock.
I'm calling 12.
Yeah, okay. But I mean,
right, Terry?
Exciting stuff. Stock, what was your favorite part about this interview?
Well, just mostly that they really just wanted. I don't know who did the interview, but they were really worried about asking questions that he was just going to say no to. Because I even see as you screw down, there's a bunch of no's. So like, so Daniel, what do you want to talk about? Because I'm not gonna look like an idiot every time I ask you, and you just say no, no, no. And for the most part, I don't know. It's a pretty good interview. The new operation with the big slug. I'm getting more and more disappointed because James Dolan
want to fight in operations, man.
I'm just saying.
Expect?
Innovation, because James Olin looked me straight in the eye in a video and said, "It's not heroic for 4 or 5 people to be beating on one large droid or dragon or whatever you're beating on. So let's get with the, I want to fight, like a person, like a Jedi or something, like somebody with some powers. I want to fight some force powers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But really, that'd be sweet."
Well, I mean, they're going. They still
another way. Yeah, I know.
They still want to work towards that like split up raid where you got some people doing this, some people doing that, and in typical Star Wars fashion. But they're still not there yet.
If they're adding
sometimes I think I'm the only person who plays this game that doesn't want 2 things. I don't want capital ships, and I don't want them to do an operation where there's 8 of us in the operation, but we're having to do 4 and 4 the whole time. Like, I don't want that. Like, that's separation. That's me playing with you guys, but I'm never in your group.
No, you just meet up in the middle. It's a common task. It's like the pylon thing. I think that's really cool. It's fun.
Right? Okay? Yeah.
I think that it's good as long as that it doesn't turn into like, my group has better DPS than Dimbo's group, so we end up finishing our thing, and the raid doesn't progress because, unfortunately, since Dimbo's DPS isn't good enough, like his group's DPS isn't good enough, they wipe their half, and then we're just kind of sitting there waiting for the rage timer and a wipe.
Well, I can guarantee you my DPS won't be good enough because I'll be healing. But no, they actually talk about that in the interview, like, hey, we don't want it to be that. Hey, Group 2 is holding us back. Who can we replace with Group 2? That's horrible because they're the reason we can't progress because we're just sitting here, clearing through all of our stuff, So it'll be interesting. But I'm okay with the pillars because that's like 10 minutes and then we're back together. To me, it'd be like as if we had to do like, half the raid was by ourselves. Like we walk in the door and you guys go east and we go west.
No,
and
I don't think it'll be like that.
Meet up again in an hour,
No. I think it'll be like one task thing. Like I don't think it's going to be an hour. Ridiculousness.
No, I think it's for that to be a good raid. What you need to do is have a constant weaving in and out.
Yeah.
Like where we do something and then we split up and then we do something split and then we come back to do something more together and then we're constantly breaking up.
A lot of ins, a lot of outs.
A lot of ins, a lot of outs, a lot of moving parts.
Constantly like grouping up and then regrouping and then splitting up and then
exactly,
okay.
Exactly. Like that's the only way to me that raid works. Because if you're just splitting up for the whole raid, then you're exactly right. It's not going to be fun like that.
Okay, good. Yeah. So I would be more okay with what you said, but not with what I was saying about 2 hours by myself.
No, I mean that makes sense. Who wants to be by themselves for 2 hours? Not me.
Anyone who plays on Vulgar Highway.
I should be hanging out with you motherfuckers.
Yeah, absolutely. So we did. That's pretty much it for the stuff we got this week. I think, isn't it, guys?
No.
What?
No, we got a whole video here.
We could talk about.
Well, the thing is, with that video,
what got up to this week in tour.
Played a shit ton. Story over. The stuff that we're gonna see in the video, we can play it. We'll play it right now. Sure.
No, I was just, I was
hey,
really.
video.
Oh my god, I was just trolling. I was trolling.
So I mean, like the good thing about this video is like most of the stuff we've covered and we've already trolled. So we can listen to it now in its entirety.
God damn it.
Well, you guys can listen to it. I can't hear it.
I can't either. So space missions, while Brooks is just in his own little world there, space missions, I think if that's going to be, because I know they talked about they wanted to do the space mission thing along with the raid, so like there'd be like a space mission thing going on, and then like a fight on the ground, and then a fight, you know, in space, happening all at once like classic Star Wars. If space combat is part of a raid, I'm calling it right now. I ain't touching it with a 4-foot pole.
I love space combat.
All right, well
they have said in the past.
How are we even friends?
They said in the past that what they don't want to happen is they don't want it to ever be that like you have to go into a flashpoint to like finish your class quest, or you have to go into a PvP match to progress. You know, so I would imagine that maybe there's people that don't like space combat. I mean, I would be okay with it personally.
There's gotta be one or two per raid that like it, though, right?
If that's the way it is, yeah. If like somebody has to complete this, you know, the Kessel Run in under whatever 7 parsecs or whatever.
Unit of distance, unit of time.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Terry, if you hate space combat, turn your head to the right and tell Cider he's a douchebag. Thank you.
Nobody likes you, Terry. Shut up. Fucking Terry. Alright, guys. I think that's about it for this week.
Post-show PvP.
Yeah, check us out, Post-show PvP. If we can get a Q-pop, we'll be PvPing. But come Tuesday, Post-show PvP is going to be out of this world. I'm calling it now. Stock, why don't you take a second and tell people where they can find you on the interwebs? Actually, strike that. No, you don't want to go first time. Dimbo will go then. Dimbo, why don't you give everyone an update on Dimbo the Trooper and tell people where they can find you on the interwebs?
Yeah, I don't remember if this was out yet when we recorded last time, but you know, the final part of Terrace has been released. Terrace Part 14. I'm currently working on the next installment, and I'm pretty excited about it. That would be fantastic.
I'm just glad that you're not waiting for me right now. Like, it's not my fault that Terrace isn't coming out. That's great.
Yeah.
Stock, why don't you
Hold on, I didn't get to say where they could find me on the internet.
Oh, god damn it. Hurry the F up then, man.
Oh,
DimboTrooper.wordpress.com is where I write my fan fiction, at DimboTrooper on Twitter and at Dimbo56 on Twitter.
Boom. Stop.
Come on over and PvP with Keyboard Heroes. Wherever we end up.
That's the game. And we're still looking for somebody to recreate a logo. We would like a new logo, so please, because nobody emails this show ever. Why don't you go ahead and email the show and tell me that you can make us a logo? We'll
They don't even email the show to complain about the fact that we went to a 2-week format. They email other people's show to complain about the fact that we went
anyways,
to a
this is my
2-week
time.
format.
The screen is on.
Hey, this
Shut
is about me.
At CallanKBH on Twitter. I don't use it, so just use keyboard_heroes. And I don't know, how do they find us on YouTube now? Is it changing? Is there some changes there, Brooks? Are we talking about that?
Yep, if you want to find us, you will be able to find us. Here's hoping on TGN RPG. All of the RPG games that TGN makes videos for are now found on that channel, so hopefully you'll be able to find us on TGN RPG, and that's at youtube.com/TGN RPG. In the meantime, if you're looking for us, you can find us at youtube.com/KBH Gaming. If you want to find me, you can find me at CytorKBH on Twitter. Email CytorKBH@gmail.com. Find the Guild website and our site at www.keyboardheroes.ca.
.ca.
Follow the Twitter on the Twitters.
Twitterverse.
At keyboard_heroes. Guys, thank you for checking out episode 54.
See you in 2 weeks, not 1 week, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
All right, buddy. Introduce us, buddy.
What is up, internet? Hello and welcome to Keyboard Heroes Post Show PvP. I just crashed the desktop.
Post show PvP.
Oh god, I just crashed the desktop.
What?
So we're coming to you live
Well,
from
Denova.
Denova. I am frantically scrambling to get back into that war zone.
I wonder if it's gonna happen. And how do you crash the desktop? How did that?
No idea. I alt tabbed out, and that was it. So I'm going. Don't worry, folks.
This is gonna be so funny when he doesn't get back in.
The worst post show PvP ever.
Yeah.
Stock looks like we're playing a little Novar Coast here.
Yes, we are, and definitely. I mean, I say it every time. Best zone ever, unless it's Alderaan, because then that one's pretty good too.
So far.
So far,
Let's
we
see,
just got word of our
see
new
what
one.
ancient hypergates coming your way.
It just makes me think that it's gonna be like Denova and Alderaan because it's called.
I saw actually we should have mentioned this probably in the show.
Hurry, there's still room in the.
I'm coming. I'm zoning onto my ship. So, okay, Jesus. I heard in the.
Use your words, sir. Use your words.
I was doing things. I'm getting into post-show PvP here.
It's science. Our brains are big. Use your brain. Use it.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on to what?
Saw an interview that Pocket from MMORPG.com had with Daniel Erickson. Apparently, kills will count for points in Ancient Hypergates.
We're going. Don't miss this door. Don't miss this door.
I'm probably gonna miss the door.
Okay, so what did you say? Sorry, before I interrupted you rudely.
Kills will count for points in Ancient Hypergates. Wow. Did you go south?
Yes. Our team looks like a bunch of bads. Just letting you know, because we're channeling. This is awesome. All right, and now I'm.
Oh, the team we're playing against?
Yes. And now I'm gonna snipe people in the face. Tell me who you're on. I'm on Bala.
I'm on Bella now.
Doesn't matter because they're both dead. Oh, look, is that a healer? Guess what, son? Guess what? Time to die. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, where do you want to go? Let's go east.
I want to go rampage some people here. Watch that guy dead. Oh damn it! No, kill him. Kill him. Oh my god, nobody is holding south. I'm going back. I'm going back. You keep going.
Okay.
We're in trouble.
We got flash.
Alright, we got this. We got this. Nobody's gonna even notice me out here channeling if I can get a click.
I'm still channeling.
Oh, did we just 3-cap them?
Looks like we're about to do that, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna head back down the south. Are you still there?
No, we're fine. Well,
at south?
Yeah.
There's 4 people up here. Oh, we're 2 now. Alright, well, I'll see what we can do for here.
We're okay. Actually, we might.
At south?
Yeah.
What's the door look like? Are they gonna jump out there?
Oh yeah, no, we're getting screwed now. We're getting effed.
Sweet call, bro.
We're getting effed. Getting kept alive by somebody somehow though.
I would check the
channeling.
Oh, we're losing east too. Well, that's not good.
No, that's not good, man. Why did you leave?
You said you were getting screwed, so I came down to help.
P.S. This is post-show PvP. And, it's the curse of SWTOR, and if we
it's only because we're recording it.
If we lose, I'm still posting it. So where are you? So I can.
I'm at east right now.
Because when you're playing with other people, oh, what are you doing? Are you healing yourself? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, not in my war zone. Not in my war zone. You're dead. You're dead. Alright, who needs a piece here? Let's get some AoE going.
I feel bad killing Anderson over here.
Why?
Kept me alive so well in other war zones I was playing with him. I just feel bad.
No, don't worry about it. We're not doing very well.
That's okay, we're capping east again.
Sweet. I got peeps dying here, which is nice. Guys, if If you haven't played a sniper yet, get on it. You cannot pass this up. Like, you think I'm squishy, but I mean, I am getting some heals, but we have so many defensive thingies.
Yeah, you got a lot of utility there, right? Stadium.
Yeah.
And it looks like we got one incoming to east. Shouldn't be a big deal.
I just feel like people people don't use it well enough. I mean, they just feel like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here and snipe people all day long. Oh my God, there's a dude hitting me, and now I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? I think South's a lost cause, so I'm gonna help you. Where you at?
Dude, what do you mean? We're one tick away from capping it.
No, trust me, it's over.
Okay.
I'm abandoning it. We have the top two, and that's how we're gonna win. Oh man, 118. They haven't even done a tick on us yet. Not even a tick. Also,
could be a skunk. Could the Curse of SWTOR suddenly be broken?
Could it be broken?
I'm not gonna lie. If we lose this war zone, there could be a serious rage quit coming.
Wow, you gonna rage quit right before all this great content we got coming out? 1.4, 1.3, all coming this year.
This year. 1 point numbers. Who knows?
No, we didn't say it on the show, but it's on the website. It says this year, this year, this year, this year.
Oh yeah, I know. It's coming.
This year.
So they say.
So that's how you win in Nova Coast, people. Post-show PvP. That's how it's done.
That was maybe the easiest war zone ever.
That's it.
The Curse of SWTOR lives on.
Lives on. Lives on.
Lives on!
So I'm going to take the advice of some of the viewers. They were right. We should reward objective people because now they're objective. So yeah, thanks for sticking around, and we'll look for some more content on the new YouTube channel. www.youtube.com/TGNRPG.
Nice. Put together 6 letters.
Boom.
Also check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/KBHgaming. Peace.
And if you're lucky and come Tuesday, all of a sudden you might see SWTOR and Callan running around your server. And if you do, be nice to us. Yeah, it's over, Brooks. You can.
I was like, how long?
No, we're not out yet.
Okay.